Yeah, it's a good question. So we've gone through quite a few changes over the years. We've had a couple of players come back, a couple of players take a break, a couple of people come back, and some people look better, some people look worse. Overall, at the moment, I'd say we're in a state where we need to really lock in now. We're at a state where we're a week away from our qualifiers. The scrims we've had good scrims, bad scrims, we've had some questionable results, but some good performances still. So there's promise there, and I think we're in a state where we can actually shine and we can actually pull through and go pretty far this year is the hope. So yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling good. Yeah, it's great. It's one of them things you don't really think about too much until you're actually here and you're actually talking to people and you actually see the impact of what you're doing. And it's one of them things where it's like, oh, okay, cool. Like this is actually a pretty big deal, and some people do genuinely get impacted by what's happening. So it's really nice. It's great to be asked, especially to captain the team. It's nice to be trusted with that sort of leadership role. I've got a great relationship with Team Wales as well, so it's awesome to be asked to come back year on year on. It's a really cool experience, and really happy to keep doing it. Yeah. Specifically, I'll speak from a Dota perspective. There's a lot that changes. The patches, when they come, they're quite thin but quite thick when they come through. So it's like you'll have a little patch, a little patch, a little patch, and then everything changes. And it's like, okay, the lanes have changed, the map has changed, the heroes have changed, this item's changed, and all of a sudden there's all these different interactions, and you have to like unlearn all the muscle memory that you've just learned, and now it's just completely changing. So I'd say it's staying on top of things, staying fresh, reminding yourself of all the different things. Like it can happen when you're practicing, like, oh, I didn't realize that, and it's like, oh yeah, that changed last patch, and it's like, right, okay, just familiarizing yourself. So I'd say staying familiar with it, staying relevant, and trying to stay fresh throughout it. Yeah, I think it's a case of practice. It's a case of you have to enjoy it, you have to enjoy, and you have to want to push, and you have to want to strive to get better. It's ultimately you're trying to improve yourself. You're trying to improve the team around you. You need to have that sort of teamwork. Just about practice, dream of what you can do, and push yourself to do it, because ultimately practicing is how you get better. The better you get, you're going to surround yourself with better players. The better players you surround yourself, you're going to build a better team, and then next thing you know, you're representing Team Wales. The biggest joker is an easy one for me. Is Iggy. He is definitely the biggest joker on the team, and honestly, he might be a two for one here, because he's also the biggest diva. I mean, he's not made it today for another dramatic reason. There's always some drama going on with Iggy, but when he cracks a joke in the chat, we're all having a good time with Iggy. So I'd say it's a two for one, Iggy, both parts. I think. Yeah, I'd say so. So leadership has always been something that's resonated with me in my professional career as well. I'm a team leader, I'm a manager, and that sort of correlates directly with leading a Dota team as well. It's sort of like every now and then it's quite scary how closely the two align. Like you're leading a team, and I have a team in my professional career as well as my esport career. So it's kind of like, yeah, they definitely coincide. So playing Dota gives you those communication skills, because it's such a team skill, such a team game, and yeah, I'd say those two things correlate nicely together. Yeah, it's a good question, because it's easily something that can get out of hand as well. Like you have a full day work, and then you say, right, I'm going to play a couple of games of Dota, and then before you know it's 11 o'clock, and you're like, oh, right, okay, I need to go to bed and get ready. But you just have to stay present. You can't just lose yourself in you call it queue doom, and you just keep queuing over and over again. You need to stay present and realize what you're doing, and try and play with purpose. When you get to a certain level, you need to actually think about, what am I playing this game for? What am I practicing? If I have a couple of games now, what heroes do I want to play? What do I want to practice? And knowing when to stop, knowing when to take a break, all pretty important things when you reach it. But initially, it's just having fun. As soon as you stop having fun, take a break, take a step back. Like it's just probably the most important thing I'd say for that. Yeah. For me personally, I think it was quite a difficult stage to get to, where I had a balance of enjoying it and getting better. I wanted to get better, but I also wanted to enjoy it, and I would push really hard and try and improve, and then I'd find myself tired. I'd find myself exhausted at the end of the gaming session. I'd be like, what is going on? So I took myself away. I took a little break, and I was like, no, you need to enjoy as you're improving. Like play with purpose. Try and find something that you want to improve on, and practice it and play. And then as soon as you stop enjoying it, take a break and take a step back and wait until the next day or the next day. So I'd say the biggest advice I could give myself would be, take it easy. don't put so much pressure on yourself. Like it's not a sprint to the end. You have to enjoy the journey all the way through, or you're never going to get there.